Hello, this is Ian with DC Digital, and today I'm going to be showcasing a very special version of our DC40TN DN countdown timer. This was an order that was put in by Truck Bodies and Equipment as they wanted a countdown timer to help manage the workflow for loading and offloading their products. However, what they requested from us is to incorporate a siren and an Andon light that would go off simultaneously until a worker presses any of the buttons on the top of the enclosure. This is important because, well, normally the siren would last for only 3 seconds. For here though, the siren and the Andon light will continue to go on until the button is pushed. So I'm just going to be briefly going over the functions of this model. So as you can see at the top, we have our momentary push buttons at the top. You have a start and stop, set hours, set minutes, reset to last value, and 0 reset. Okay, so say I want it to be set for like a minute. So in that case, you just press this top button right here that says set minutes, and then you press it again. And then in that case, once you have your set time, then you press start and stop. And we're going to watch the time go off, and then I'm going to show you the functions in which it goes off until you press either of the buttons. The Andon light will begin to flash red, and the siren that's attached via a terminal will go off as well in a continuous tone. And so at this point, I'm going to have to ask you all to block out the sun as best you can. And that's how you know that it will continue to go on until you press the button. Now I'm just going to showcase what it looks like when you set it for hours. So let's say I want the time to count down for 10 hours. So then in that case, you just press the button right here that says set hours, watch it go up to 10, stop at 10, and then once the time is set, you just press the start and stop button, and from there you see that it's going down right now. So as you can see, we have 9 hours 59 minutes, and in order to reset it to the last value, you just press the start and stop button, then you press reset to last value, and it resets it to the last value you set it to, which was 10 hours. And if you want to start fresh, you just press 0 reset, and it resets it all to 0. So now I'm going to be going over the hardware. So as you can see here, the digit size is a 4-inch, 4-digit, super bright red LED light, which can be viewed up to 200 feet. The casing is fingerprint resistant, and it's an aluminum enclosure, which is sturdy and tough. The mounting is a 4x4 or 2x4 slotted teardrop knockout, which you can see in the back of the enclosure. And the power type is a 120 to 240 VAC cord that is 6 feet long, and it is directly wired into the right side bottom of the enclosure. So it doesn't come with a battery pack or anything like that. It's directly wired at the bottom right hand of the enclosure. And for accessories, you have your bright red Andon light that will go off and flash bright red once the time reaches 0. And we also have our 2-tone siren. So again, this has been Ian with DC Digital, demonstrating a special version of our DC40TN countdown timer with Andon light and 2-tone siren. Thanks for watching.